Hey, what's going on? This is Gene, and in this video, I'm going to share with you how to sell your house without a realtor and not lose money. Hey, my name is Gene Blinkov, and altogether I've helped sell over $1 billion worth of real estate. And I've worked with hundreds of agents, cash buyers, real estate investors, folks that are selling their house themselves. And I've learned a few things, and I'm here to share them with you. Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to sell your house yourself on your own without a real estate agent, without a realtor, and not lose money and not lose your head in the process, and do it in the best way possible. Number one, first and foremost, whatever you do, you're gonna need great media, okay? Media is gonna be a huge piece of this because whether you're doing it or an agent's doing it, somebody's going to have to do media of this place. What do I mean by media? That means, of course, photographs, video, Matterport, and all those things, okay? Maybe floor plans too, right? And you might be asking, all right, Gene, you've sold or helped sell over 500 properties. What media works the best, okay? I'm gonna tell you that photographs, everybody's got them. You're not going to stand out in the marketplace with photographs, okay? Which, by the way, if whatever media that you invest in, okay, let's say, and that's why I'm telling you to do this first, let's say you do a video of your place, okay? Let's say you order a video of your place. You can actually, well, I do have a little bit of a conflict of interest in telling you this, but right, because I own the company called dbnationwide.com, okay, and we're actually making videos of houses for people, okay? And actually, we have a discount for people that are selling by owner. You're gonna get $200 discount. Just mention FSBO when you get a quote from DB Nationwide. But that's beside the case, okay? So you're gonna need great media to do this, and video works the best. Here's why. Number one, all of the modern platforms, okay, that are out there, like Zillow, Trulia, all these platforms, they allow for video. And here's an interesting thing about Zillow. Zillow actually prefers listings that have a video on them, okay? So even if you're selling by owner, you're still going to be able to have a Zillow listing, okay? You will get hit up by agents and stuff like that. But now, your listing will have a little badge next to it, video walkthrough, okay? And that makes it much, much more attractive than most other listings, okay? When, let's say DB Nationwide, right? How they do, the guys do the videos at the company I own, is they also take some aerial photos, okay? So even if a person's not booking interior photos, they have some aerial photos that they can place in the listing, okay? And then there's a video that shows the interior, the property, it shows the neighborhood around it, a couple of restaurants nearby, all that stuff, okay, is inside of that video. Now, here's the other thing about doing video. Why I believe that that's better is because now, not only will you be on these platforms, okay, but now you can post the video to Instagram, you can post it to Facebook, you can join your local buy-sell groups, okay, on Facebook, okay? You can just go to Facebook, search for buy-sell, let's say Indianapolis, okay? Boom, now you're gonna get a whole bunch of groups with a whole bunch of people that are active in them, okay? You're gonna post your video, and because Facebook algorithm, LinkedIn algorithm, Instagram algorithm, all these algorithms prefer video content, now your video is actually going to be ranked much higher than other people's posts, okay? I'll tell you a little secret. Most real estate agents don't even do that, okay? So we'll send them videos. We actually stopped, we actually started posting on behalf of agents and posting on behalf of people that are for sale by owner at no additional cost, okay? Just because people are not that great at posting these things, okay? But now you have your video, you have it on Zillow, you have it on MLS, you have it on all your social media platforms, okay? And here's the kicker, okay? If you do end up hiring an agent, okay, which by the way, I know a great agents in almost every city. Okay, so just drop a link in the comments and we'll get you connected with a very good agent. Okay, which, like I already mentioned, you can watch the video on how to pick one. But now, because you already paid for this media, because you already paid for this video, you can now tell the agent, you know what, hey, I already have a video of this place, okay? So now, can you give me a little discount on the commission? At least like make it less the amount that I already paid for the media, because the agent's gonna have to book and buy that kind of media themselves, right? Now you just did that job for them, okay? Meanwhile, you're marketing your home, all right? And now you can get a discount on commission. Shall you decide to actually go with an agent after all, okay? Number 2, okay, is pricing, okay? A lot of agents will tell you that pricing is something that only an agent can do, okay? And that is not true, okay? And look, I understand a lot of agents have to, look, I have clients that are agents, so some people might say that it's in my best interest to prop up agents, right? But my best interest is for people that are watching this to get the best information, okay? Because look, I'm doing real estate in so many different angles. Like, I'll make money anyway, okay? I'm here to help you do the right thing, okay? So number 2 is pricing, and here's the thing. Most agents, yes, they are pretty good at figuring out a good price point, okay? And here's how they do it. It's called comparative analysis, all right? That's a very gibberish term, okay? All that means is they look at houses nearby that sold recently, okay? And then they use their best knowledge, okay, to actually be able to come up with a price of your home, okay? Look, every home is unique. Your home might have been built 50 years ago than the house that sold next door. It might have 1 bedroom more. It might have 1 bathroom less, okay? There's so many variables, and it's going to depend, right? When an agent does it, it really depends on the quality of that agent, okay, and their own experience, right? That's why usually we recommend only the best agents to folks that reach out to us for that advice. But now these agents are trying to price your property the right way, right? And look, if even with the best agents, it's still a guesstimate, okay? It's still guesswork. And here's what the best agents do, okay? They understand, and this is what you should do if you're selling the house without a realtor, is they take homes that sold nearby, okay? They also try to see if there are homes that are being sold right now that haven't sold for a while, okay? Meaning they're overpriced, okay? And once they understand the price point of houses that are nearby, okay? Keep in mind, your repair costs, the condition of your house also matters a lot, right? But now that you understand your comparative houses, right? Houses that are comparable to yours that sold in a recent past, okay? Now, you actually want to, once you have your figure of what your house should worth, okay? By the way, almost never use the Zestimate number. This little number on Zillow that some robot calculates for you, that thing is always wrong. Not almost wrong, that thing is always wrong, okay? But once you have that price, go a little bit lower, okay? And I mean it. Go like 5% lower. Sometimes, depending on the price of your house, you want to go 10% lower with your pricing, okay? Because you have great media, okay? Because you have a great video of the place that shows it in the best light and shows your neighborhood in the best light, okay? So since you've got that, and nobody's gonna have like questions as to what this home is, like, right? Is it too cheap for some reason? Is there a reason why it's cheap? Like, when they watch the video, like, no, this house is just underpriced. Now, they contact you, right? And they give you an offer, and you're like, well, okay, thank you for your offer. Well, we're still accepting other offers, okay? And what you're gonna see is people will try to outbid each other, okay? What happens with economics, right? In general, if something is too cheap, there's a competition for that, right? And that's when you can make folks actually compete with their offers, and that will elevate that price that you lowered okay? It will elevate it towards the right point, okay? That's very important. So that's number 2, all right? Number 3, distribution of your media, okay? I covered on this a little bit, but this is super, super important. If you're truly going to be selling the house yourself, you have to make sure that you share this video on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, okay? Then on Zillow, okay? And this only video providers with special Zillow hookup, okay, can actually do that for you, okay? dbnationwide.com does have that, okay? So if that's going to be your choice, that's no worries, okay? But IG, Facebook, LinkedIn, Zillow, all right? If you've got a YouTube channel, which is, very few people, okay, post it on YouTube as well. And one very incredibly important one is Facebook groups, okay? So that's Facebook groups. That's local buy-sell groups. Just go into Facebook, then navigate to groups, okay? Run a search for your city's name or your local market's name, okay? And you're gonna see a whole bunch of groups, join them, and then spam them a little bit, right? Post your video, okay? And that's very important because you're gonna get a lot of eyeballs on that video, especially if the video is nice, okay? A lot of people will actually share it, okay? Which you should encourage sharing when you're posting this video, okay? Meaning that you should, your post should be like, hey, do you know somebody that's looking for a home like this, okay? That's gonna make people share that video on their wall. And of course, your friends too, right, are going to want to share it just to help you out, right? Number four is the trick that I was telling you about, that where you can get a mix of an agent, okay? It's a mix of an agent without and FSBO, for sale by owner, but without an agent in the real picture. Okay, what does that mean? What I mean is there's an interesting phenomenon. It's called a flat fee brokerage. Okay, flat fee brokerage. And what that is, all right, so one of the advantages of actually getting a realtor, getting a broker, okay, one of the advantages of that is actually getting your home listed on what's called the MLS, okay? And the MLS, really, all it is a place, it's a database that only real estate agents have access to. And from that database, a listing is syndicated meaning it's just spread out to other platforms, to Zillow, Trulia, and a whole bunch of other platforms that MLS is connected to. In a way, MLS is like a monopoly that the real estate lobby in the government is keeping alive, okay? I'm sure I'm not gonna gain friends in real estate high circles by saying this, but that's really what that is, right? And so you cannot post a house on MLS if you don't have a real estate license, okay? However, a flat fee brokerage, okay, for about, between $500 and $1,000, they can do that for you, okay? So they'll have it on MLS. Now, all kinds of agents, because agents browse the MLS, all kinds of agents will actually be able to see your listing, and it will also get spread out to a whole bunch of platforms like Trulia, obviously Zillow, and a whole bunch of other platforms where people actually do browse for houses. You're gonna get a lot more eyeballs on it for that $1,000, okay? It's kind of worth it, okay? So, media, pricing, distribution, flat fee brokerage as an option, okay? And then number 5, okay? And this is gonna be the easiest way to do it. And I say that you should do it anyway, okay? You should get a cash offer, okay? You should get a cash offer. What does that mean? So our channel, our company, cashofferoption.com, you can actually type in your house, okay? Within about 24 hours, right? Usually within like a half hour or 1 hour, somebody contacts you, okay, from our team or from one of our shops around the country, contacts you, and understands what your house is, okay, and gives you a cash offer that they're willing to buy it right now for. Right now means without media, without pricing, all this distribution stuff, all this marketing, without any of that, they're ready to give you a cash offer, okay? This option is going to be a little bit lower, okay? It's going to be lower than what you're going to get through, 2-3 months of selling it on the real market and setting a good price and all that stuff, and then letting a few folks in, managing those offers. It's going to be a lower price. It's going to be a little bit lower, okay? But it might just satisfy what you're trying to get for the house, okay? So that's very important. And here's another thing. When you get a cash offer, okay, it gives you peace of mind that you always have a backup plan. You always have a team in your city that's ready to buy your house no matter how this stuff goes, okay? That means you can type in your address. Now you can have your offer, a written one, right? You can have a written offer in front of you. If you ever decide to actually go with a real estate agent, okay, look, you can actually get that off, put that offer in front of them, be like, hey, you know what? I'm already dealing with some people. It's going to help. It's going to be a great bargaining chip for you, whatever you do, whether you're accepting offers from other buyers, because a lot of other buyers, right, when they're giving you an offer, okay, it's conditional on their financing, okay? Meaning that their financing, their mortgage has to be approved for you to actually get that money from them, okay? But with a cash offer, these folks' financing is already there because they're just sitting on cash that they're trying to deploy into real estate. That's really what they're doing, okay? So that is a great option. You can get one at cashofferoption.com and proceed with selling your house if you want, or proceed with marketing, right? Whatever you want to do. Hey, I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video, and good luck with selling your house.